So, the Pi network, we're down a little bit today, well, quite substantially, but Pi network has been up a lot recently, and we're going to discuss exactly what is going on, and of course, we're going to take a look at the overall market so we can figure out what is going on with Pi. Now, also, as well as the Pi token being launched a few days ago, but yesterday we had a price of $2.80, sorry. Today we have a price of $2.10, so it's down 21% on the day, and I still don't have access to the majority of my Pi tokens. Let me know down there in the comment section if you guys have access, and it does concern me because the majority of my tokens are locked up, which means there's actually almost no sell pressure probably on Pi. So if we're getting this sort of sell-off and people don't even have their tokens, what could come next? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section, and why might Pi be down 21% today? Now, if we look at the weekly chart, you can see it was launched at about a price of 60 cents. Now it's $2. So an absolutely phenomenal run so far. Pi was also completely free, right? Everyone mined it for free, so everyone's made a bit of money. However, I don't think it's as much money as people were expecting to make, or maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section. I think we had a fake Pi that launched and people were speculating that it was going to go to like $300 a coin. So far, not that great, but before we jump into it more, guys, remember, nothing in my videos is financial advice. Go and read this disclaimer and then do your own, like, go and see a financial advisor or something if you want financial advice. But guys, the market, I'm afraid to tell you, is absolutely dumping. Bitcoin, $80,000. It reached a low of $78,000, which is actually the CME gap. So that could have been the CME gap that we were speaking about on my main channel, coming in to test that. And guys, when we lost 90,000, of course, I've only started making long form again on this channel recently, so you might not have seen this, but at 90,000, right, I said if we drop below it and we close candles below it, then it's likely for us to head lower. My expectation was 1, CME gap, 2, the previous high. Why did I pick the previous high? Because this pullback took us to where? Exactly the previous high. So I'm just going on the history of Bitcoin and what happened then. And that's what we've seen so far. We've hit the CME gap, which is lovely. And if we can push back up into this region, even better. If we find resistance here, same thing, guys. If we start to close candles below this one, then of course I expect us to come down to 74,000. Now, the only reason why I think we might not come down to 74,000 is everyone is expecting us to come down to 74,000. So it's not normally what happens that loads of people make loads of money because they have their buy orders right there and then rocket ship back up and everyone makes loads of money. That's not normally what happens. So I could be wrong here. We could go lower, but I am waiting patiently. I have been loading the boat here. If you guys do want to come and see what I'm doing, there's a link to my Discord in the description, and you get access to my trades. You get access to 4 full-time coaches. You can request TA, daily analysis, deep dive. You can literally ask them to do what you need. So this is like the best community, I think. We also have community traders. We have pro traders. And just take a look at the community gains recently. Look at this. Today, 51% gain, 800% gain. If you want access to this, the links for it are down there in the description. Now, with Pi, I don't think there's been any fundamental reason because of Pi that the price of Pi went down. I think it's been dragged down because of the price of Bitcoin, because of the price of altcoins, and because of the wild speculation that happens in the leverage market and the manipulation that happens because of that. Because everyone goes long, right, near the top, and then the manipulators make loads of money on the way down. It's simple. That's why I stick with either the spot market or very low leverage, right? Very low leverage. Now, what do we know? So we have the CME gap that sits between 77,000 and 80,000. We've touched that now, which is great. That's a good sign. And lots of people are blaming Trump, right? The Trump tariffs. Did he deliberately do this to crash the market? Well, there's an interesting take here from Ted. Stocks and crypto are crashing, which sets the stage for lower interest rates. A significant rate cut is almost certain this year because of it, weakening the US dollar. So a weak US dollar, good for Bitcoin. A weak stock market, good for rate cuts. Could those rate cuts be good for risk on assets like Bitcoin? Maybe. A declining US dollar is bullish for altcoins, crypto, stocks, you name it. Later this year, central banks will likely resume money printing, further boosting, I think, just crypto and the markets in general. If a liquidity crisis or stock market crash occurs, it will only accelerate the process. So what I have to tell you guys is, when you get pain, you get the good stuff on the other side. You don't get the good stuff on the other side without the pain. And we're going through the pain right now, guys, as the market is in extreme fear. It's been a long, long time since we've been in extreme fear. In fact, we're slightly less fearful than we were yesterday. But look at this. Look at where we were the last time. Look at this. Look, this is where we are. And this is the last time we were there. Guess what price Bitcoin was then? All right. It was, boom, $20,000. It's got 4x since then, guys. 4x. We also have the SEC dismissing basically every lawsuit against all the cryptocurrency companies. And no one is paying attention to this because everyone is too busy being bearish. There's also a crypto wallet called Spoofy that bought 4,000 Bitcoin during yesterday's dip. In 2022, they accumulated 70,000 Bitcoin between 40,000 and 16,000. So they started buying too early and continued to buy all the way to the bottom and then sold at 40,000 to 70,000, making an incredible amount of money and showing us that you don't need to time the perfect bottom or the perfect top to make incredible money in this market. And guess what? This same wallet is buying again right now. What does that tell you? We also have Arizona Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill just passed in the Senate, and the people who are selling, the losses for Bitcoin came from holders who bought in the last month. So people are panicking in this market. I agree, it's a scary market, but every time this has happened in the history of Bitcoin, there has been light at the end of the tunnel. Now, altcoins do seem to be absolutely destroyed over the last 7 days and 90 days. Just look at 90 days, guys. If we sort by 90 days and we see where Bitcoin sits, where does Bitcoin? Wow, Bitcoin's down 17% in 19 days. 17%. And then we have all of these altcoins that have done significantly worse. Now, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 30 altcoins that have done better than Bitcoin. And then there are millions of altcoins that have done worse. So keep that in mind when you are dumping your money into altcoins. Keep safe, stay safe. And with Pi, I think if you're a long-term believer and advocate of Pi, you just need to chill. Yes, the price is down. That might be an opportunity for you, but realize that we can go significantly lower. Right now, we sit at a $14 billion market cap, which is basically instantly, right? So instantly, this is a, wow, actually, that's absolutely huge. Instantly, this is, wow. So guys, this is a number 11 coin. It's not on here yet, but instantly Pi is the 11th largest cryptocurrency on the market cap. In fact, their fully diluted valuation is 200 billion. 200 billion, guys. 200 billion. The fully diluted valuation is like here, which is quite wild. So like, it's worrying that most people don't have access to their tokens. I'll be honest. But let's see what happens. Never say never. Right now, I'm basically not holding any Pi. I have my Pi locked in my account. I haven't managed to get any out yet, and most of it is still locked. So I don't know if I'll ever be able to get it. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think. That's the overall market. That's what I'm seeing with Pi. Let me know what you think, and do leave me a comment to let me know you want me to continue to make Pi updates, because I'm more than happy to do that. And if you let me know, I'll do it, because this channel is here for you guys. So subscribe, and if you do want to see my trades, there's a link to the Discord, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.